Tonight, in Courtroom 2021, CR 5896A, we are not just witnessing a plea deal. We are watching a mother fight for her identity, her dignity, and her children's future. Meet Kavanda Jackson, facing a felony drug charge, navigating a system that offers one last thread of redemption: deferred adjudication. But make no mistake, this is not a simple yes or no decision. The judge is about to challenge her honesty, her environment, and the very people she surrounds herself with. Will she finally turn things around? Or has the damage already been done? From courtroom tears to chilling truths about addiction, seep, and influence, this case is a raw reminder of how personal choices collide with legal consequences. Stay locked in, because what happens next is something no one could have predicted.
Court is calling 2021 CR 5896A, State of Texas versus Kavanda Jackson. Ms. Jackson, I'm showing you what's entitled Court Admonishment. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you electronically sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand what your charge was? Possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, less than 1 gram. That's a state jail felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea bargain agreement to get you to enter this plea?
No, but can I ask you a question? I just want to make sure that once I complete everything, it's not going to go on my record. I've run over it with Ms. Bill, but I have to ask again. I'm sorry.
No, what will end up happening is if you successfully complete the deferred adjudication, it will show on your record that you were placed on deferred adjudication and you successfully completed it.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Sure. All right. Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea bargain agreement to get you to enter the plea?
No, ma'am.
Next, I'm showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea bargain agreement, the state is recommending deferred adjudication. There's a $57 restitution to SAPD for drug testing. Did you understand that to be the plea bargain agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next, I'm showing you outside the plea bargain agreement, the state is requesting that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 2 years, and there be a TAP evaluation and 120 hours of community service restitution. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am. So you don't have to follow them?
No, that's outside the plea bargain agreement. Okay. And to the offense as charged in the indictment, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, we're just asking it. You follow the agreement. She has children, and she's just wanting to take care of her kids and be a good mom.
All right. Ms. Jackson, who is Raymond Bird?
That's my boyfriend.
Are you still with him?
Yes, ma'am.
Does he live with you?
We do live together.
All right. How many children do you have?
4.
What are their ages?
14, 11, 9, and 8.
And is he the father?
No. They're with my mother. And see, that's what I was explaining to my attorney. CPS had taken them. And, it's hard.
All right, let me ask you this. How often are you using? Here's the thing. Wait a minute. Wait. Before we go there, let me tell you something. Number one, when people deserve treatment and the community can be protected, I want to give them treatment because we don't want you back here again.
Yes,
your mom just wants to be grandmother to her children, to her grandchildren. She doesn't want to be mom.
Yeah.
So I'm asking you these questions so I can get you the help that you need. But you're going to have to be honest with me. So let's start with this. When you're tested for drugs today, what are the results going to be?
I will probably have some in my system.
And what are you going to probably have in your system?
Ice.
So how often are you using? And here's the thing. I work with people. I've had clients that I've represented, parents who were involved in CPS cases. And this is what I would always tell them. And this is what I'm going to tell you. Today is Friday, November 18th at 10:31 a.m., according to my computer.
Yes,
this is where you are today. This is not your future. This is the present. You're working towards a better future. In order to get there to that better future, you got to be honest with me. So how often are you using?
I don't use all the time. I think maybe a week ago today, probably about a week ago.
See, if you used a week ago today, you wouldn't be positive today.
Well, I don't know how long it stays in your system. You
know,
know,
if you used a week ago today,
I've been using it for like a year now.
Okay,
and
when did you start using?
Probably around the end of October of last year.
And when did you meet Raymond Byrd?
I met him in
October of last year?
No,
around that
I
time?
met him before then. I met him in October of 2019.
All right, I'm going to give you some home truths, as my grandmother used to call it. If you want custody of your children back, you can't be with someone who's using drugs.
This is the moment where the courtroom turns from legal procedure to life intervention. When the judge delivers that metaphor about the barbershop, you could hear the weight behind it. This is not just about a crime or a plea, it's about influence. Legally, deferred adjudication gives the court discretion to dismiss the case upon successful completion of terms. But practically, it is a second chance that hangs by a thread. Notice how the judge calls out Kavanda's relationship with Raymond Byrd not out of moral judgment, but out of recognition that cohabiting with an active user puts her at risk of violating the conditions of her agreement. If she fails, that plea deal evaporates, and with it, her chance at a clean record and reuniting with her kids. What would you do in her shoes? Cut ties for the sake of your children, or hope that love outweighs relapse risk? Drop your thoughts in the comments. This is where law and real life collide, and the stakes could not be higher.
Because if the person you're with is using drugs and you're trying to be sober, you're going to end up using drugs.
Mind over matter.
If you hang around a barber shop, whether you intend to or not, you're going to end up getting a haircut if you hang around there long enough. If you're serious about getting your children back, you can't be around someone who's in the throes of their addiction, because you're in the throes of your addiction and you're not strong enough. It's sort of like me. If I'm trying to give up chocolate, I can't go to a dinner where everybody around me is eating chocolate, because somebody's going to say, Stephanie, have a taste. This tastes so good. And of course, I'll try to be strong. But at the end of the day, we already know what's going to happen. Yes, I will try your chocolate dessert. Yes, this is good. Let me order some. So you've got to get your life in order. And if you want to be a parent to your children, you got to be a parent to your children. Your 14-year-old, your 11-year-old, your 9-year-old, your 8-year-old, let me just tell you what they're thinking. They're putting their trust in you that you're going to get your life together and get them back. I know in Child Protective Services cases, they're arranged for parents to have visits with their children. But you got to be clean to visit. And if you're not clean, what ends up happening, your children are sitting at the window waiting for their mom to visit them. And then they're like, Mom can't visit. And then they're going to find out that mom is not clean. And then let me tell you what the 14-year-old, 11-year-old, and 9-year-old are going to think. They're going to think that mom chose boyfriend over them.
No, my kids were taken 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And it's not because of drugs or anything like that. I was in an abusive relationship and the system failed to help me. So that's why my kids were taken and hadn't been given back. There was an incident that happened during that time And I was supposed to have left him, which he came to the hotel that I was at and barged in there. The people that worked there, they all told the police and everything. He was arrested and taken. But because of that, they told me they didn't know if I could stay away from him.
Here's the thing, Ms. Jackson, you still have a chance to be in your children's life,
Yes,
even though it sounds like your parental rights have been terminated. But if you're using drugs, you can't be in your children's life because you're not a good influence. If you're around people who are using drugs, you can't be in your children's life because you're not a good influence. And you can't bring guys around your children who are using drugs because they're not a good influence. So you have some choices to make. And here are your choices. Your choice is the man I'm with, who is a threat to my sobriety. Do I give him up, or do I continue to live with him and have him be a threat to my sobriety? Because I'm telling you, you are not going to be able to complete this deferred adjudication that I'm about to give you successfully if you're going to be with someone who's using drugs, period. Two people who are using ice together, they're going to use ice together.
What can you offer me? Like,
okay. I'm about to do this right now. All right. So I'm going to give you 2 years deferred adjudication, $57 to San Antonio Police Department for drug testing, 120 hours of community service restitution. 40 hours of those will be waived if you provide proof that you've obtained the COVID vaccination. I'm not forcing or requiring anyone to get the COVID vaccination, but if you do, 40 of those hours will be deducted. The court will not allow a buyout. Okay, we've lost okay. The court will not allow a buyout of community service hours. I want her transferred, do an expedited evaluation for drug court. So for felony drug court, how far did you go in school?
I was 12th grade.
Did you graduate?
No.
Why not?
Stupid.
All right.
Stupid.
So here's the thing. We're getting intelligent now. So it's fine. Remember what I said. This is where you are now. We're trying to improve your future. So she is going to obtain a GED or either some sort of, get into some kind of trade school. When's the last time you had employment?
It's been a while.
All right. I'm going to want proof of employment within 30 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. I'm going to want, you're not allowed to work in a daycare. You're not allowed to be a home health care provider.
That's all I do though.
Well, let me ask you this question.
I've only worked in nursing homes.
Yeah, well, we can't have that because those are vulnerable people. Let me ask you this question. If I came to you and I told you I was going to be positive for drugs, would you want me babysitting your children?
I mean, no.
All right, so that's what you're doing. You're working for people who are extremely vulnerable.
Okay, I'm not an addict, but I did use.
All right.
No.
So I'm going to want parenting classes, the UA hotline. I'm going to want random field visits 2 times per month. There's going to be weekly Zoom reporting until accepted and transferred to felony drug court. And if felony drug court doesn't accept her, then I'm going to want intensive outpatient treatment. And I'm going to want a UA today to test her for levels. Those levels need to start going down, Ms. Jackson. Rebecca, is there anything else that she needs?
No, ma'am, I think you got everything.
All right. And I want you to start working because your mom needs help supporting those children, okay?
Yes.
All right. Court is calling 2021 CR 5896A, State of Texas versus Kavonda Jackson. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Daniel Escobar for the state of Texas.
Defense?
Ray Lopez for the defense.
All right. Are you Miss Jackson?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I'm going to show you what's entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
I did.
Are you the same Kavonda Jackson who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2021 CR 5896A for the offense of possession less than 1 gram on November 18, 2021 for a period of 2 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state.
Violated condition number 5 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, Javonda Tanae Jackson, did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of August and September 2022 in violation of condition number 5.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
That is true.
Your Honor, state waives all the violations.
Any objection?
No, Your Honor.
All right, did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 5, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility, a $10,000 fine? Did you understand?
Yes.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 5?
Yes.
All right, court will find violation of condition number 5 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
Yes, Judge, SATIV followed by aftercare and a 1-year extension to her probation term.
Is that what you're requesting?
That is, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Jackson, do you understand what both parties are requesting?
Yes.
So they want you to go into inpatient treatment. Here are your choices. You can go into inpatient treatment, or either I can revoke you. Sometimes I can't give people choices, but I will give you a choice. Here's your choice. You can go to SATA, hopefully get your drug issues resolved where you can be clean and sober. I see where I said CPS compliance. Obviously, there's children involved. So you can either do that, or either I will revoke you and sentence you to 18 months. Which would you prefer?
Saturday.
All right, the court will deny the motion. And Ms. Abrams, we'll refer her to status, but however, if there's some mental health issues, then she'll probably need to go to safety. So I'm going to deny the motion, alternate amend conditions to include SATF, and if not accepted at SATF, then it'll be safety. And I'm going to extend her for 1 year. Is there anything else you need from me, Ms. Jackson?
And there you have it. Kavonda Jackson has been granted one final opportunity: inpatient treatment over incarceration. With extended probation and a full checklist of conditions, the judge balanced empathy with structure, showing a rare level of transparency, even humor, while making it clear this is the last lifeline. From mandated parenting classes and random drug tests to a career path outside of vulnerable care settings, the message is clear. This is about breaking cycles, not bending rules. Deferred adjudication is not a get-out-of-jail-free card, a demanding commitment that only works if the defendant is ready to work harder than ever before. If you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe. For more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns, until next time, stay sharp and stay informed.